everyone. Welcome back to English in Real Life.
Hi there. Great to have you here today. So, Mike, you know what makes people most nervous at the airport?
Oh, I can guess. The check-in process, right?
Exactly. That first conversation with the airline agent. People always worry about what to say.
I totally get it. You've got your passport, your luggage, and suddenly you're standing there thinking, what if they ask me something I don't understand?
Well, that's exactly why we made this episode. We're going to walk you through every single thing that happens at check-in.
And I mean everything. Every question you'll be asked, every phrase you need to know, every possible situation. By the end of this video, you'll feel completely confident walking up to that check-in desk.
You'll know exactly what to expect and exactly what to say.
So, if you're new here, welcome! Hit that subscribe button because we post practical English lessons every single week.
And if you've been with us before, thank you for coming back. We really appreciate your support.
All right, let's get started. First, let me set the scene for you.
You've just arrived at the airport. You've probably taken a taxi or maybe a friend dropped you off.
You walk into the terminal with your luggage. It's busy. There are people everywhere, announcements overhead.
And now you need to find your airline's check-in area. This is your first task.
Most airports have big signs that say check-in or departures, with arrows pointing you in the right direction.
And usually the airlines are organized alphabetically or by terminal. So you might see signs like Airlines A to M or Terminal 2 check-in.
Once you find your airline, you'll see a row of desks with agents helping passengers. This is the check-in area.
Now, here's an important tip. Some airlines have different lines for different types of passengers.
Right. You might see separate lines for business class, first class, frequent flyers, or families with children.
If you're flying economy and you don't have any special status, you'll join the regular economy line.
But don't worry, the agents are there to help. If you're not sure which line to join, you can just ask.
Exactly. You can say something like, "Excuse me, which line is for economy class?" Or, "Where should I check in for my flight to Miami?"
Simple and polite. That's all you need. Okay, so now you're in line. You're getting closer to the desk. What should you have ready?
Good question. You need 3 things: your passport, your booking confirmation or e-ticket, and any bags you want to check.
Your passport is the most important. Make sure it's not buried at the bottom of your bag.
And your booking confirmation can be printed or on your phone. Either way is fine.
Most people these days just show it on their phone. It's easier.
All right, now it's your turn. You're at the front of the line. The agent waves you over. Let's listen to what happens next. Good morning. How are you doing today?
Good morning. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. Where are you flying to today?
I'm flying to Los Angeles.
Wonderful. May I see your passport and booking confirmation, please?
Yes, of course. Here's my passport, and I have my booking confirmation on my phone. Is that okay?
That's perfectly fine. Just show me the screen. Great. Thank you. Let me pull up your reservation. Okay, I see you here. You're on flight AA245 to Los Angeles, departing at 3:30 p.m. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right.
Perfect. Now, are you checking any bags today, or are you just traveling with carry-on luggage?
I have one suitcase to check in.
Okay, great. Could you please place it on the scale right here? I need to weigh it to make sure it's within the weight limit.
Sure, no problem. Here you go.
Let me check. Okay, your bag weighs 21 kilograms. The limit is 23 kilograms, so you're perfectly fine. You're well within the limit.
Oh, good. I was worried it might be too heavy.
No, you're all set. Now, did you pack this bag yourself?
Yes, I did.
And has anyone asked you to carry anything for them, or has the bag been out of your sight at any time?
No, I packed it myself and it's been with me the whole time.
Excellent. That's exactly what we need to hear. Now, do you have any liquids, sharp objects, or prohibited items in this bag?
No, nothing like that. Just clothes and personal items.
Perfect. I'll tag your bag now, and it will be sent directly to Los Angeles. You'll pick it up at baggage claim when you arrive. Make sure to keep your baggage claim ticket. Here it is. I'll attach it to your boarding pass.
Thank you. Will my bag definitely make it on the same flight as me?
Yes, absolutely. As long as you're on the flight, your bag will be too. It goes straight from here to the baggage handling system and onto your plane.
That's reassuring. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now let's talk about your seat. Right now, you're assigned seat 32B, which is a middle seat. Would you prefer a window or an aisle seat?
Oh, I'd definitely prefer a window seat if one is available.
Well, let me see what I have. Yes, I can move you to 28A. That's a window seat on the left side of the aircraft.
That would be perfect. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. I've made that change for you. Now, do you have any special meal requests? Vegetarian, gluten-free, anything like that?
No, I'm fine with the regular meal. Thank you for asking, though.
No problem. Okay, here is your boarding pass. Your gate is B12 and boarding begins at 2:45 p.m. The flight departs at 3:30, but I recommend you be at the gate by 2:30 just to be safe.
Got it. Gate B12, boarding at 2:45 p.m.
Exactly. You'll need to go through security first, so follow the signs for security or departures. Security can take anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes depending on how busy it is.
Okay, I'll head there now. Thank you so much for your help.
You're very welcome. Have a wonderful flight and enjoy Los Angeles.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Okay, so that was a pretty smooth check-in, right?
Very smooth. Everything went perfectly.
But let's break down what happened because there were a lot of important phrases there.
Absolutely. First, notice how the agent started with a greeting. Good morning. How are you today?
Right, it's polite to respond to that. You don't have to say much, just, I'm well, thank you, or I'm good, thanks.
And then they ask where you're flying to. Simple question. Where are you flying to today?
Your answer is also simple. I'm flying to Los Angeles, or wherever your destination is.
Then comes the important part. They'll ask you for your passport and booking confirmation.
And notice the agent said, "May I see your passport and booking confirmation, please?" Very polite, formal language.
When you hand them over, you can say, "Here you go," or "Yes, of course, here they are."
The agent will then check your reservation on their computer. They'll confirm your flight details, the flight number, destination, and departure time.
They'll usually say something like, "You're on flight AA 245 to Los Angeles, departing at 3:30 p.m. Is that correct?"
And you just need to confirm, yes, that's right, or yes, that's correct.
Simple. Then comes the luggage question. Are you checking any bags today?
If you have bags to check, you say, yes, I have one suitcase to check in, or I have 2 bags to check.
If you only have carry-on luggage, you can say, "No, I'm just traveling with carry-on," or "No, just the small bag."
After that, they'll weigh your bag. They might say, please place your bag on the scale.
And they'll tell you the weight. If it's too heavy, they'll say, "Your bag is overweight. You'll need to remove some items or pay an excess baggage fee."
But in our example, the bag was fine. 21 kilograms out of a 23-kilogram limit.
Perfect. Then come the security questions. These are mandatory. Every passenger gets asked these.
Did you pack this bag yourself? The answer should always be, yes, I did.
Never say someone else packed your bag. Even if they helped, you need to say you packed it yourself.
Right. And then they ask, has anyone asked you to carry anything for them, or has the bag been out of your sight?
The answer is no. I packed it myself, and it's been with me the whole time.
These questions are for security reasons. They need to make sure you know what's in your luggage.
Exactly. Then they might ask about prohibited items. Do you have any liquids, sharp objects, or prohibited items?
No, nothing like that. Just clothes and personal items.
Then they'll tag your bag and give you a baggage claim ticket.
Keep that ticket. You'll need it if your bag gets lost or if there is any problem.
Then they'll talk about your seat. They'll tell you what seat you're currently assigned.
And they'll usually ask if you want to change it. Would you prefer a window or an aisle seat?
If you're happy with your seat, you can say, I'm fine with what I have, thank you.
If you want to change, you can say, I'd prefer a window seat if possible, or could I have an aisle seat instead?
They'll check availability and move you if they can.
Finally, they'll give you your boarding pass and tell you your gate number and boarding time.
Write this down or take a photo. Gate number and boarding time are crucial.
Don't forget to go through security. The agent will usually remind you about that.
And that's it. Check-in complete.
Okay, so that was the perfect scenario, right, Sarah?
Very smooth. Everything went perfectly.
But let's break down what happened because there were a lot of important phrases there.
Absolutely. First, notice how the agent started with a greeting. Good morning. How are you today?
Right, it's polite to respond to that. You don't have to say much, just, I'm well, thank you, or I'm good, thanks.
And then they ask where you're flying to. Simple question. Where are you flying to today?
Your answer is also simple. I'm flying to Los Angeles, or I'm flying to Paris, or wherever your destination is.
Then comes the important part. They'll ask you for your passport and booking confirmation.
And notice the agent said, may I see your passport and booking confirmation, please? Very polite, formal language.
When you hand them over, you can say, here you go, or yes, of course, here they are.
The agent will then check your reservation on their computer. They'll confirm your flight details, the flight number, destination, and departure time.
They'll usually say something like, you're on flight AA 245 to Los Angeles, departing at 3:30 p.m. Is that correct?
And you just need to confirm, yes, that's right, or yes, that's correct.
Simple. Then comes the luggage question. Are you checking any bags today?
If you have bags to check, you say, yes, I have one suitcase to check in, or I have two bags to check.
If you only have carry-on luggage, you can say, no, I'm just traveling with carry-on, or no, just this small bag.
After that, they'll weigh your bag. They might say, please place your bag on the scale.
And they'll tell you the weight. If it's too heavy, they'll say, your bag is overweight. You'll need to remove some items or pay an excess baggage fee.
But in our example, the bag was fine. 21 kilograms out of a 23-kilogram limit.
Perfect. Then come the security questions. These are mandatory. Every passenger gets asked these.
Did you pack this bag yourself? The answer should always be, yes, I did.
Never say someone else packed your bag. Even if they helped, you need to say you packed it yourself.
Right. And then they ask, has anyone asked you to carry anything for them, or has the bag been out of your sight?
The answer is no. I packed it myself, and it's been with me the whole time.
These questions are for security reasons. They need to make sure you know what's in your luggage.
Exactly. Then they might ask about prohibited items. Do you have any liquids, sharp objects, or prohibited items?
No, nothing like that. Just clothes and personal items.
Then they'll tag your bag and give you a baggage claim ticket.
Keep that ticket. You'll need it if your bag gets lost or if there is any problem.
Then they'll talk about your seat. They'll tell you what seat you're currently assigned.
And they'll usually ask if you want to change it. Would you prefer a window or an aisle seat?
If you're happy with your seat, you can say, "I'm fine with what I have, thank you."
If you want to change, you can say, "I'd prefer a window seat if possible," or "Could I have an aisle seat instead?"
They'll check availability and move you if they can.
Finally, they'll give you your boarding pass and tell you your gate number and boarding time.
Write this down or take a photo. Gate number and boarding time are crucial.
Don't forget to go through security. The agent will usually remind you about that.
And that's it. Check-in complete.
Okay, but Sarah, that was the perfect scenario. What if something goes wrong?
Good point. Let's look at some common problems and how to handle them.
First problem. Your bag is overweight. Let's hear that conversation.
Good afternoon. I'm here to check in for my flight to Miami.
Good afternoon. Passport and booking confirmation, please.
Here you go.
Thank you. Let me get you checked in. Okay, are you checking any bags today?
Yes, I have one suitcase.
Great. Please place it on the scale. Let me check the weight. Oh, I'm sorry, but your bag is overweight. It's 28 kilograms and the limit is 23 kilograms. That's 5 kilos over the limit.
Oh no, really? What can I do?
You have two options. You can either remove some items from your bag to bring it under the weight limit, or you can pay an excess baggage fee.
How much is the fee?
For 5 kilograms over, the fee would be $75.
That's expensive. Okay, let me try to take some things out. Can I do that right here?
Of course, you can open your bag right here and redistribute the weight. Some people put heavier items in their carry-on bag instead.
Okay, let me do that. I'll move some of my shoes and books to my backpack.
Take your time, no rush.
All right, how about now?
Perfect. Now it's 22.5 kilograms. You're within the limit. Well done.
Thank goodness. Thank you for being so patient with me.
No problem at all. This happens all the time. Let me tag your bag now.
See? Problem solved. If your bag is overweight, don't panic.
Right. You can either pay the fee or remove some items. Most people choose to remove items because those fees can be really expensive.
Pro tip, wear your heaviest shoes and jacket on the plane. That saves weight in your suitcase.
Smart. Okay, next problem. What if there are no window or aisle seats available?
Let's hear that one.
I see you're currently assigned seat 32B, which is a middle seat. Would you prefer a window or an aisle seat?
Yes, I'd really prefer a window seat if possible.
Let me check what's available. I'm sorry, but all window seats are taken on this flight. It's completely full. I do have one aisle seat available in row 35. Would you like that instead?
Is row 35 near the back of the plane?
Yes, it's toward the rear. Would you prefer to keep your current middle seat in row 32, which is more toward the middle of the aircraft?
You know what? I'll take the aisle seat in row 35. At least it's not a middle seat.
Absolutely. I understand. I'll move you there now. Your new seat is 35C.
Thank you. I appreciate you checking for me.
Of course. Happy to help.
Sometimes you can't get exactly what you want, especially on full flights.
But it never hurts to ask. The worst they can say is no.
Exactly. Now, another common problem. You arrive late for check-in.
Oh, that's stressful. Most airlines close check-in 45 to 60 minutes before departure.
Right. If you arrive after that, you might not be able to check in. Let's hear what that sounds like.
I'm sorry, but I'm here to check in for flight UA 567 to San Francisco.
I'm sorry to hear you're running late. Let me check. What time does that flight depart?
It departs at 11:15 a.m.
And it's currently 10:30 a.m. I'm very sorry, but check-in for that flight closed 15 minutes ago. We closed check-in 45 minutes before departure.
Oh, no. Is there anything you can do? I really need to be on that flight.
Unfortunately, once check-in closes, we can't reopen it. The system is locked. However, let me see if there are any later flights to San Francisco today that have availability.
Yes, please. I would really appreciate that.
Okay, let me check. Yes, we have a flight at 3:15 p.m. with available seats. I can rebook you on that flight. There will be a change fee of $50. Is that acceptable?
Yes, that's fine. Thank you so much for helping me.
You're welcome. I'll process that change for you now. And just so you know, for your next flight, please try to arrive at least 2 hours before departure, especially for domestic flights.
I definitely will. I learned my lesson today.
It happens to everyone at some point. Okay, here's your new boarding pass for the 3:15 flight.
Wow, that was a close call.
Yeah, but notice the agent was still helpful. They found a solution.
Always be polite even when you're stressed. The agent is more likely to help you if you're nice.
Absolutely. Kindness goes a long way, especially at the airport.
Okay, one more problem scenario. What if you have special needs or requests?
Good one. Let's say you need wheelchair assistance or you're traveling with a baby.
Good morning. I'm checking in for my flight to Atlanta.
Good morning. Passport, please.
Here you go. I also wanted to let you know that I'll need wheelchair assistance today. I have difficulty walking long distances.
Of course, no problem at all. I'll arrange that for you right away. We'll have a wheelchair and assistant meet you right here after check-in. They'll take you through security and all the way to your gate.
Thank you so much. That's very helpful.
You're very welcome. Is there anything else you need? Any other special assistance?
No, that's everything. I really appreciate your help.
My pleasure. Let me just make a note in your reservation so the gate agents know you'll need wheelchair assistance for boarding as well.
Perfect. Thank you.
See how easy that was? Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it.
Airports are required to provide assistance for passengers with disabilities or special needs.
Whether it's wheelchair assistance, help with luggage, or accommodations for medical conditions, just tell the agent at check-in.
They'll make the necessary arrangements. That's what they're there for.
Okay, now it's time for Lisa to break down all the important vocabulary we covered today.
Lisa, take it away.
Thanks, Sarah and Mike. Let's go through all the essential words and phrases you need for airport check-in. First, check-in. This is the process of registering for your flight at the airport. When you check in, you show your passport and booking confirmation, check your luggage, and get your boarding pass. For example, I need to check in for my flight to London, or check-in closes 45 minutes before departure. Boarding pass. This is the document that allows you to board the plane. It shows your name, seat number, gate number, flight number, and boarding time. For example, don't forget your boarding pass. Or, here's your boarding pass. Your seat is 24A. Booking confirmation. This is the document that proves you have a reservation on the flight. It can be printed or shown on your phone. It has your booking reference number, flight details, and passenger information. For example, may I see your booking confirmation? Or, I have my booking confirmation on my phone. E-ticket. This is the electronic version of your ticket. Most airlines use e-tickets now instead of paper tickets. For example, you'll receive your e-ticket by email, or show your e-ticket at check-in. Passport. Your official travel document that shows your nationality and identity. You need it for international travel. For example, may I see your passport, please? Or make sure your passport is valid for at least 6 months. Checked baggage or checked luggage. These are the large suitcases that you give to the airline at check-in. They go in the cargo hold of the plane, and you pick them up at baggage claim when you arrive. For example, are you checking any bags today? Or, I have 2 pieces of checked luggage. Carry-on luggage or carry-on baggage. These are the smaller bags you take with you on the plane. They go in the overhead compartment or under the seat in front of you. For example, I'm just traveling with carry-on, or your carry-on bag is too large. Weight limit or baggage allowance. This is the maximum weight your bag can be. If your bag is over the limit, you pay an excess baggage fee. For example, the weight limit is 23 kilograms, or what's the baggage allowance for this flight? Overweight. When your bag weighs more than the allowed limit. For example, your bag is overweight by 3 kilograms, or I'll need to pay a fee because my bag is overweight. Excess baggage fee. The extra charge you pay if your bag is over the weight limit or if you have more bags than allowed. For example, the excess baggage fee is $50, or I had to pay an excess baggage fee because my suitcase was too heavy. Scale or weighing scale. The machine used to measure how heavy your bag is. For example, please place your bag on the scale. Or the scale shows 22 kilograms. Baggage claim ticket or baggage tag. The small receipt attached to your boarding pass that proves you checked a bag. You use it to claim your bag when you arrive. For example, keep your baggage claim ticket safe. Or, I lost my baggage tag and couldn't find my suitcase. Security questions. These are the mandatory questions asked at check-in about who packed your bag and whether it's been with you. For example, did you pack this bag yourself? Or has anyone asked you to carry anything for them? Prohibited items. Things you're not allowed to bring on a plane, such as weapons, certain liquids, or hazardous materials. For example, do you have any prohibited items? Or liquids over 100 milliliters are prohibited in carry-on bags. Seat assignment. Your specific seat on the plane. For example, your seat assignment is 32B. Or would you like to change your seat assignment? Window seat. A seat next to the window. For example, I'd prefer a window seat. Or all window seats are taken. Aisle seat. A seat next to the aisle, the walkway down the middle of the plane. For example, I always book an aisle seat. Or would you like a window or aisle seat? Middle seat. The seat between the window and aisle. Generally the least popular seat. For example, I got stuck with a middle seat. Or the only available seat is a middle seat. Gate. The area where you board your plane. Each flight has a specific gate number. For example, your gate is B12, or the flight to Miami is now boarding at gate A7. Boarding time. The time when passengers can start getting on the plane. This is usually 30 to 45 minutes before departure. For example, boarding begins at 2:45 p.m. Or what time is boarding? Departure time. The time when the plane is scheduled to leave. For example, the departure time is 3:30 p.m. Or has the departure time changed? Delayed. When a flight leaves later than scheduled. For example, unfortunately, your flight has been delayed by 2 hours. Or is the flight delayed? Flight number. The code that identifies your specific flight. It usually has letters and numbers like AA245. For example, what's your flight number? Or I'm on Flight United 567. Terminal. A building at the airport where flights depart and arrive. Large airports have multiple terminals. For example, your flight leaves from Terminal 2. Or which terminal is British Airways in? Destination. Where the plane is going. For example, where is your destination? Or my destination is Los Angeles. Domestic flight. A flight within the same country. For example, check-in for domestic flights closes 45 minutes before departure. Or is this a domestic or international flight? International flight. A flight to another country. For example, for international flights, arrive 3 hours early. or you'll need your passport for international flights. Change fee or rebooking fee. The charge to change your flight to a different time or date. For example, there's a $50 change fee, or I had to pay a rebooking fee because I missed my flight. Special assistance. Help provided by the airport or airline for passengers with disabilities or special needs. For example, I'll need wheelchair assistance, or we provide special assistance for elderly passengers. And there you have it, all the vocabulary you need to navigate check-in with confidence.
Wow, that was comprehensive.
We really covered everything, didn't we?
Every possible scenario, every phrase you could possibly need.
So now you're ready. Next time you're at the airport, you'll know exactly what to expect and what to say.
And remember, airport agents are there to help you. Don't be nervous about asking questions.
Exactly. Be polite, be clear, and you'll be absolutely fine.
Now, before you go, make sure to download the free PDF study guide in the description below.
It has all the vocabulary, all the phrases, and example conversations from this episode.
Perfect for reviewing before your next trip.
And if you found this helpful, please give us a thumbs up. It really helps us create more content like this.
Subscribe if you haven't already. We're creating a whole series on travel English.
Next episode, we're covering security screening, how to get through security smoothly, and what to say to security officers.
That's another part of the airport that makes people nervous, so we're going to break it all down for you.
Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it.
All right, everyone. Safe travels.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye for now.
See you soon.